Hello everybody, Johnny here. I hope you're doing great today. You can find more good math at jmathpage.com. Today we're going to be looking at multiplication, but we're going to be looking at multiplying 2's. But we're going to look at it in a special way. We're going to look at multiplying 2's using scaling. Well, what does that mean? Well, let's look at the lines I have down here. Let's say I make a measure of something and it's just this one piece tall. So this is just one of something, right? I could make something though that's twice as big. So if I go to this next line, I can see that this is now twice as big as this. So this may be 1. This is twice as much. All right? What about the next one? Well, with the next one, let's see. If I make it tall, how big is it now? If I look at it, it's 3 pieces of the original. So this one is 3 times bigger. And what if I go to the next one? Well, let's see. I'll make the line to see how tall it's going to be now. What do we see? We see that it's now 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times bigger than the original. So this one's 4 times bigger. What about the next one? Okay. Let's see. Getting taller and taller. How many pieces this time? This one, if this was 4 pieces, this one has to be 5 times bigger. Well, look, it's 5 times bigger than that one. 5 times bigger. And the next one? Let's see. Okay. How big is this one? Well, if I'm looking at my pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one has to be 6 times bigger. And the next one? 7 times bigger, right? So 7 times bigger. And then 8 times bigger. And finally, very, very tall one. This one is 9 times bigger. All right, so we can see how things grow. If I have 1 here, I've got 9 of those here. So tall, this line here is 9 times bigger than this line here. This line is 2 times bigger than this line. Well, what does that mean for our 2's? Let's think about our 2's now in the same way. So let's use some 2's. Let me see. Okay, here's a block of 2. All right. Now, we can see that it has a measure of 1. This is 1 stack of 2 boxes. 1 stack of 2 boxes. How many boxes are there altogether? Well, they're just 2, right? What if I doubled it? What if instead of 1 stack of 2 boxes, I made 2 stacks of 2 boxes? What do I have now? My stack is twice as tall, and I have 1 stack of 2 and another stack of 2. How many altogether? I have 4 altogether. Twice as many as before. What about here? I can make 3 stacks of 2 boxes. 3 stacks of 2 boxes is 3 times bigger than 1 stack of 2 boxes. How many do I have? 2, 4, 6 boxes altogether. What about this one? 4 times as big. 2, 3, 4. So now I have 4 stacks of 2 boxes. How many boxes do I have altogether? 2, 4, 6, 8 altogether. If we look, here's 1 stack of 2 boxes. This is 4 times bigger. And we can see that 8 is 4 times as much as 2. What about here? Let's see, 1 stack, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, 4 stacks, 5 stacks. 5 stacks of 2 boxes. Well, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 boxes all together. So 10 boxes all together. That's 5 times as many as just 1 stack of 2 boxes. What about 6 stacks of 2 boxes? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks of 2 boxes. How many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 altogether. 12 is 6 times as much as 2. Okay. And our 7 stack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of 2 boxes. How many altogether? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 altogether. All right, getting taller and taller. What about 8 stacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of 2 boxes. How many altogether? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 altogether. 16 is 8 times as much as 2. That's a lot. And our last one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So tall. How many do we have? We have 9 stacks of 2 boxes. How many boxes altogether? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 altogether. 18 is 9 times as much as 2. So we can see that when we start with 1 stack, we double it, then we triple it, then we quadruple it, and quintuple it. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This is scaling. Scaling can make things get bigger, but scaling can also make things get smaller. So if we look here, 6 is a very tall stack. If we look at 3, 3 is only half the size of 6. So things can get smaller too. So let's take a look at that. If we make a line starting from here, and we go all the way up, we can see how it's growing, 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 all the way to the top. But we can also see how it might go down, down, down as well. So this is the idea of scaling in multiplication, and we looked at it in multiplying by 2's. I do hope this was helpful to you.